Patty Buffum raises horses and beef cattle. What does she do to relax?
Rally.
Dr. Loyal Jodar is an orthopedic surgeon. How does he relax?
Rally.
Renting tools and equipment is Gary Eaton's business. How does he relax?
Rally.
Rallying is almost as old as the automobile itself, going back even beyond the famous Thomas Flyer that set a round-the-world record way back in 1916. But a more daring, demanding, and exciting sport is performance rallying today. Rally cars travel 1 minute apart over sections of roads known as stages. Each car tries to make the best time on each stage. The idea is to proceed at an average speed from one stage to the next. But on the stage itself, you drive like the devil to beat the next fella's time. To the ordinary driver, it's enough to chill your blood. You don't know the road. You're driving close to 100 miles an hour. You can't see what's around the next bend or twist or curve. And you're one of a half 100 cars driving all day and far into the night, all trying to set the best record. Performance rallying is tremendously popular in Canada, Europe, Australia, Africa, and other parts of the world, attracting up to 3 million spectators at a single British event, while 60 million more watch on Eurovision. But here in the United States, rallying, like soccer a few short years ago, is still quite unknown. Yet as more and more people discover the excitement and fun of it, the fever is spreading to and through the U.S. And rally racing looks like it might become our next big spectator sport. What's it like behind the wheel of a rally car? One driver who competes both here and abroad is John Buffum. Here, in a test run, he's thinking out loud about what to expect, what he must do.
Slide sideways, tightening up now. Get down a gear, tightening up. Long right-hand corner, that's it, nice. Straight over this crest, crest straight, straight on, straight on. Watch the slight right, here we are, here's the left. Slow down a bit, get on it now, get the rear, that's it. Straight on, a long straight. Here we are, 7,400, shift. Straight on, watch the bump, that's it, long sweeper, that's it, perfect. Get on it. I think it's a straightaway. Straight on down through here. I can see the roadway up there, it's straight on. Get it right on the floor. That's it. Oil pressure good. Water temperature. Watch the bump. Okay, it's all right. Slow down now. Take it down to third. Slow down a bit. It's straight. Straight on. Straight on. Fourth gear. 6,800. Slow down a bit for this left. Get on it. Straight on through. It's open. It's still open. Get on it. Watch this crest here. Looks like it falls away. It does. Get down a gear. Watch that tightening up. Keep it hung out. Nice. Good corner. Get on it now. Watch the slight right. Opens straight on through. Full gas, 7,400, shift the fourth.
Pretty rough on one person, so the rally driver gets a co-driver or navigator. What does the co-driver do?
The co-driver or navigator does a little bit of everything, but basically what I have to do is get my driver and my crew from the beginning of the rally, through the rally to the end of the rally. And I'm given a route book at the very beginning of the rally, and it shows me exactly where we are to go throughout the night, the day and the night. And what I do is I repeat this over an intercom system that we have in the car to my driver. And I do this all night long, telling him exactly what's up ahead, if we have a right-hand turn or a left-hand turn, or when we have to stop and how fast we have to go.
This is California's famous Rim of the World competition, and one of the teams is John Buffum and Vicky. Here's how they work together.
Main road stays right.
Stays right.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. In 10. That's it right here, stays
Okay.
right. Okay, in 20, the left downhill, and it looks like a hard left.
Hard left downhill, okay.
Yes.
Well, look at that view on the right if you get a chance.
Right here. In 10, left downhill, hard left.
Okay,
Like right
there's
here.
the arrow.
Yeah. Want to really tighten up on this.
Okay.
In 5,
We got lots of room here.
yes, hard left, downhill. Tight right. In 10, main road goes right. Right here, goes right, goes right, goes right. Never turn over.
Grayling, Michigan, early Saturday morning, Rally Day. Drivers, crews, and fans are pouring in for the event. Everyone is anxious for the action to start. Most rally drivers are weekend warriors. What do they do the rest of the week? Chuck Fortino is an attorney. Jim Walker, a service manager. Ginny Reese, librarian. Gary Christensen teaches college English. Carolyn Eaton works in an auto dealership. Scott Harvey is an automobile engineer. Gene Reiser runs a form letter business. Tom Tolles owns an auto repair garage. So does Bob Hourahan, but Bob devotes full time to rallying on a professional basis. Race time is getting close. Today's event will cover 20 stages, over backwood roads, through state forest trails, over rugged logging tracks. Each team gets its route book, and this is their first glimpse of what's in store for them, what mileage they must cover in what times. This is the second of 10 events in this year's Challenge Cup Series. The president of the organization sponsoring these Challenge Cup events is here today. A former rally driver himself, Richard E. Creamer asks,
what safety precautions do you take for yourself and for your car?
Well, we always wear a helmet in the special stages where we are actually racing against the clock. That is a requirement.
Our car has a fully constructed roll cage, so we're fully protected by bars all the way around the head area in front, the floor pan, and in back.
We carry a variety of safety equipment such as fire extinguishers and first aid kits and warning triangles and flares.
The endurance aspect is extremely important in rallying, and I think a person has to concentrate on his own preparedness in order to do a good job.
I never really go into a rally situation when I'm completely tired and exhausted, so that I've got my best set of reflexes going.
I try to get a lot of sleep before the event. I try to relax, put myself in the right frame of mind for what we're about to do.
Well, I drive with my head. I drive fast when it's safe to drive fast. I drive slow when I'm apt to damage the car or I'm apt to put it off the road. In addition, I have an extremely sturdy roll cage. I have a full harness. I have a good helmet, and I pray a lot.
Every car must undergo an official safety inspection before each event. Is it in sound condition? Are road flares, warning triangles, and other specified items on board? Rallying's excellent safety record is due, to a large extent, to the strict standards enforced by the two main groups now sanctioning rallies in the United States: the Sports Car Club of America and the newer group that's running today's event, NARA, the North American Rally and Racing Association. And the work of these groups seems to be paying off.
Why do you think rallying in the United States is really starting to take off at this time?
More and more people are recognizing and discovering the incredible excitement of this unique and unusual motorsport competition. It's fun to watch and it's fun to participate.
What has happened, in fact, is that we've changed the format of the sport. We brought it closer to the population centers. Instead of running the rallies totally at night, we've introduced daylight stages.
What has been happening to attendance?
3 years ago, if we had 100 people come to an event out in the woods, it would be a lot.
Today, thousands come out to see them, and each time we put an event on, more and more people come.
What are the benefits to the general public?
The general public will benefit from the design improvements engineered into production cars as a result of the knowledge gained from competition in these events.
And after all, the cars we're running are the cars of the future. They're small, sporty sedans, the kinds of cars that more and more Americans are turning to every day.
Yes, rallying has an impact that goes far beyond the event itself. It's an ideal proving ground for engines, for suspension, headlights, brakes, for the dozens and even hundreds of components that make up the cars the rest of us drive every day. "62 cars are entered in today's event, all production models, but with many modifications to improve efficiency, endurance, and performance. There they go, leaving the starting point, ready for the countdown at stage 1. 62 teams ready to put their strength, stamina, and courage to the test. And you know, in rallying, the girls are really making their mark. Among today's starters are 3 women drivers and 5 women co-drivers, including 1 all-woman team.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
How does your car differ from production cars?
From the outside, the cars look pretty much like a normal production car. It's only when you get up close that you can really see that it is indeed a competition vehicle.
A rally car differs from a production car in being made somewhat lighter than the standard vehicle. You remove a lot of things you don't need, like sound deadening, some upholstery. It's also made quite a bit stronger than a standard vehicle. You put in heavy-duty springs and shocks. Many of the moving chassis parts are strengthened or improved. And then the vehicle is set up with the best possible engine power that's available from it, and with the best possible gearing to make use of that power.
It also is equipped with high-intensity headlamps in order to illuminate the road better at night. And it's equipped with special mud and snow tires, a high-performance engine, and various drivetrain and suspension modifications.
Seeing it for the first time, you take performance rallying for a real blood chiller, and it is. Yet, despite all of its daring do, U.S. performance rallying has set an amazing safety record. No fatalities. A real tribute to the skill and safety-mindedness of everyone involved in this sport.
How does it feel to be driving more than 100 miles an hour down a strange highway facing unknown hazards?
It's a new experience every time you attempt it. You go to the starting line and your stomach is just incredibly tight. You have butterflies. You have extreme nervousness and tension. You wonder if you can even make it to the first competition section, the first special stage. Then when you get there, you get a surge of energy and you begin the competition. It's like nothing else. It's a new thing each time you do it.
Well, when it happens, you kind of shift into a competition mode, and I think it's brought about by the adrenaline, and it doesn't seem to bother you at all. A close encounter really doesn't even make your heart skip most of the time. It feels pretty good until you make a mistake.
And mistakes come in all ways, shapes, and sizes.
We hit the corner and the engine started bogging down, would not go, was running really badly, could not get through the corner, and we lost control of the car, so we got stuck.
at this point, some people came down from the hillsides to help us, and thank goodness for that, because I could have not moved the car without their help. We tried to winch it to the nearest tree. We couldn't do that. We moved the car somewhat closer to the trees, but we still weren't close enough to get a winch on it. At that point, some people on top of the hill said they had a cable, and they ran up and got it and brought it down to us, and from that point we could winch out far enough onto the road to get going again. It took us approximately 8 minutes to get out of the sand hole, and we were very happy about this because we had a lot of help there. It would have taken a lot longer for us to get out if we hadn't had the spectator help, which is permissible in sport of rallying, and we made it.